Are you having intrusive thoughts or sensations that make you feel like a bad person? If so, this video is for you. We're here to talk about taboo intrusive thoughts. What falls under taboo intrusive thoughts? Well, that could be sexual thoughts, violent thoughts, anything to do with harm, or something that feels just socially unacceptable. And you guessed it, having thoughts like this can just feel so overwhelming and distressful. You can be filled with guilt and shame, and this can often have you holding in the secrecy between it all. And this just powers and fuels OC even more. So I'm here to talk about it in hopes to have you feel comfortable to reach out and talk about it as well. Take the power away from the OCD. So the thing with these intrusive thoughts and engaging in any type of compulsion around it is we keep fueling that alarm, that anxiety of saying, there is something wrong here, you need to do something about it. We also see something known as thought-action fusion, where because I had this thought, I morally feel like I also engaged in it, or because I had this thought, it's likely to happen. So in having a violent or sexual thought, you now feel like this horrible bad person and you cannot trust yourself. One other piece of these types of taboo thoughts is you can often see yourself engaging in physical body scanning, or you can just be hit with some type of body sensation. This body sensation, you then want to start to meaning make to try to understand, because if we have an answer, we can fix it. Either I can claim, oh, everything is okay, or I am a bad person, I should protect everyone from me. And so sitting in the unknown is where we want to be with OCD. The more we can tolerate being like, yeah, who knows? Thanks, brain, for that message. I'm going to keep living my life. That's how we break that cycle. But that feels so scary because in the moment, you truly think it is something that you have to deal with. But going back to those body sensations, that's something I just want to give a little bit more education on. When we think about body sensations, one that really likes to have OC grab onto and OC takes so much power from are what we know as groinal responses. I feel the lack of education we have on our body gives OC opportunity to give you a reason why you have these responses. And again, OC is ego dystonic. So its answer to why is always going to be the worst thing. It's going to be against your values. Like you are this horrible predator of a person. Instead of engaging with it, we really want to embrace the unknown, but as a one time have that education that yes, there could be arousal, but arousal doesn't always mean sexual. Arousal could come from any heightened emotion or situation. So if you are stressed or anxious or happy and excited or angry, you can still have these body sensations. But again, OC loves to put meaning to things, and it's always going to have the meaning that does not align with your values. That is ego dystonic in nature. So if we look at the OCD cycle, and the taboo thinking and engaging in a compulsive behavior like body scanning, you can originally be triggered by a groinal response and you immediately have this anxiety. And as a compulsion, you want to figure it out, make meaning. Maybe you scan again as a compulsion. You try to mentally figure it out. You think about what was around you. And what does this do? Well, you find out what was around you and you create a meaning to something that never needed to be there. And you keep that cycle going. So not only had you had only relief very briefly and kept your brain thinking there is something there, you can't trust yourself, keep alarming you, but you've also created more material for it. OC is going to take what came from your compulsions and use it against you for the next time it comes up. What do we do about it? We face our fear and we sit in it. We let those thoughts be there. We let the anxiety pass over us by not fixing, by not looking for certainty or giving an answer. Let it come over you and keep living your life. This will feel so wrong and so scary because your brain will be telling you you're a horrible, dangerous person, but we're going to just sit there and let it pass. If this feels too scary, then be sure to reach out. We are here to walk you through your exposures together and have you sit in that anxiety. And just remember, silence gives the OC so much more power. So we get it here at OCD-Wellness. So please do reach out and let us be a support so you don't keep suffering in silence with these terrible, scary thoughts that you don't have control over and you didn't ask for.